YouTube, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone99. It's Tony coming at you with another headphone review today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Subjekt Ruffian Skulls headphones. These were sent out to me, before I get into the review, these were sent out to me for review by the lovely MissP. Link to her channel will be right down there in the bottom bar. If you're not subbed to MissP, well, you darn well should be, because she is my sister from another mister. She's the bee's knees. She makes great videos. So if you're not subbed to her, head over to her channel. Again, link in the bottom bar, and check it out. She's got some great stuff going on over there. So, onward to the review. They do come in this cool looking coffin shaped box with a big evil skull on it, which kind of makes me want to talk like this in my creepy skull voice, because they're creepy in their skulls, and they shall have your soul. Maybe not, but yeah, it kind of makes me want to talk like that, because they got the creepy coffin box and everything. And then inside the box, I didn't feel like putting them back inside the box. I'll be honest with you, I didn't bother to put them back in because I didn't really feel like it. And nice red, almost like red velvet, which kind of goes along with the whole coffin thing. Tray to put the headphones in. And then also included is your instructions and some extra ear tips, which I didn't even use. To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't need them. The included ones worked just fine. So put that stuff back in the box, move that over. And then also included in the box, you get a nice velvet style pouch. Not really velvet, kind of a fake velvet. But a nice little pouch, little carrying pouch with a drawstring on it to carry them around in. Pretty nice little pouch. Considering these retail for 40 bucks, you get a few pretty decent extras in there for 40 bucks, guys. And then here are the headphones, which, as you can see already, I just set them on the table here, and they're already tangled. Which brings me to my first con, but we'll do the pros first, and then we'll move on to the cons. How does that sound? Get these untangled again. Okay. So, starting at the 3.5mm jack, you will see that it is metal, and this is gold-plated. So, nice to see on a $40 pair of headphones to have a nice gold-plated jack. Looks great. Moving up the cable, which is a fairly thin cable, which is probably why they're prone to tangling. Kind of just like the Apple headphones, actually. You know, the Apple headphones that come with your iPhone or your iPod, they tangle really super easy. These tangle just as easily. Moving up to the cable yoke, it is also metal. Simple little wishbone kind of design, which fits in pretty well with the rest of the design of the headphones. And then moving up where they split in the yoke, you come to the earbuds themselves. And as you can see, they are skulls. Pretty cool, hence the name, Ruffian Skulls. I'm going to zoom in here for a little bit for you guys so you can get a better look at them. There you go. And this is the black chrome finish, they call it, I believe. And like I said, these do retail for $39.99. These were for sale on Radius website for a little while. They're still on Radius' site, but they redirect you to Subjekt's website now. So the link to Subjekt's website will be right down below in the bottom bar. As far as sound quality goes, these are pretty darn good, guys. They are not bad at all. Remembering, of course, that they are 40 bucks. You're not going to get top shelf, amazing, you know, monster or ultimate ears or Sennheiser sound out of these things. They are 40 bucks. Having said that, the sound quality is pretty darn good. The bass is good, the bass is big, the bass is thumping. Just everything you would expect in the bass is there. The bass is pretty darn good. The highs are fairly crisp and fairly clear. They are not bad at all. Where we run into trouble is with the mids. The mids are not great. The bass, depending on the genre of music you're listening to, the bass tends to the bass and the highs together, kind of tends to overwhelm them. Like these are tuned for bass and highs, basically. The mids are kind of forgotten about with these. So it's not really a big problem if you listen to a lot of hip hop or rap. or, you know, modern pop music, not really a big problem. But if you listen to a lot of rock or jazz, or if you're like me, I have just about everything on my iPod, I'll be honest with you guys. And sometimes quite frequently actually, I just like to hit shuffle. I'll just hit shuffle, I'll let it play whatever it wants to play, man. And I'll listen to it for a few hours, you know, so it'll be playing through various genres of music. And that's when you really notice the inconsistencies with these. Rock, you know, jazz, some country, music with a lot of mids and dynamic range in the mids tends to get lost. In the bass and the highs, the mids tend to get lost. But, you know, these are 40 bucks, guys. If you're looking for a decent pair of headphones, you know, for 40 bucks, you don't have much money, you can't afford much. You know, these are a pretty decent option. I'd say they're definitely better than Skull Candy. I would say these are better than the FMJs that I reviewed before. These are probably a little bit better than those. As far as, like I said, the music genres that you listen to. My only other pet peeve with these really is they are not labeled left and right. Drives me insane that they couldn't put a little stamp on it to stamp them left and right. They are not labeled left and right. Apparently the ear tip, the silicone tip, denotes which one is left and which one is right. The gray one is left and the black one is right, which I guess is really easy to spot and probably better than, you know, stamping them. It's more obvious. Certainly you don't have to look for an L or an R with different colored tips. But at the same time, unless you read the book, like I did, because I couldn't figure out which one was left and right, you're not going to know. I mean, you have to read the book that these come with in order to be able to know which one is left and which one is right, because it tells you in the book. But like I said, they're not stamped at all, anywhere. I don't see why they couldn't put a little stamp there underneath with a little L and a little R or something. That would be nice to see. But other than that, that's pretty much going to do it, guys, for my review on the Subjekt Ruffian Skull headphones. All in all, not a bad pair of headphones, guys. Pretty decent set of headphones for 40 bucks. My favorite pair of headphones under 50 bucks are still the Lentex Sonics that I reviewed a while back. Those are fantastic headphones. Really nice, really well balanced, actually, pair of headphones. For, I think they're about 30 bucks in my gear store or something like that. Those are still my favorite sub $50 pair of headphones. But these aren't bad, like I said. And if you like that cool skull look, or you're just looking for a good throwaway pair of headphones, you know, something cheap, throw in your backpack, carry around with you in case you want to use them, you know, these are pretty decent. If you lose them, you're only at 40 bucks. Okay, cool beans, guys. I'm back real quick. Sorry, I forgot. I was going to make these a giveaway video. That's what I said in the unboxing, and I'm man of my word, I'm going to stick to it. MissP was nice enough to send these out to me for review. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pass them on to you guys. So, to get in on the giveaway, what you're going to do is you're going to give me a, I don't know, RS dash your comment for Ruffian Skulls. Ruffian Skulls, RS dash your comment. Little caption along the screen right here, RS dash your comment. Go ahead and make your comment down below in the comment box, and that will get you in on the giveaway. Obviously, you have to be subscribed to my channel to win. That should go without saying now, but for some reason every time I have a giveaway I end up picking a winner who's not subscribed to me. I don't understand, but please, if you make sure you're a subscriber, I will check, and if you're not subscribed, you're not gonna win. Cool beans. I'll let this giveaway run, let's say a week, like all my other giveaways, and at the end of the week I'll go ahead and pick a winner. And make sure you watch the winner's video to find out if you won, because I'm not going to contact you. You have to watch the video and contact me. Okay? Cool beans. Thanks again to MissP for sending these over to me for review. Thank you guys for watching. Subjekt Ruffian Skulls headphones. Cool beans. We'll see you guys next time. Rock on.